Mr. Eyman.
Well, my name is Tim Eyman. I'm from Bellevue, and there's just so many flaws in this bill. For 100 years, there's been a requirement that the ballot title be written by the Attorney General and must be neutral. This one clearly puts the thumb on the scale against it. In the last 10 years, there's only been 14 initiatives that have qualified and passed the ballot. 9 of them were liberal, 5 were conservative. Of those 5, 3 of them were sponsored by me, were tax initiatives, and every single one of them, the courts have struck down. You're dealing with a legislature that in that same 10 years has passed 3,300 bills into law. We're talking about 5 conservative initiatives in 10 years, and you guys are passing 3,000 bills into law. You have a 99.85% monopoly. The process is already brutally difficult. And for you to say that when it comes to only tax initiatives, but not any other kind of initiatives, we need to be able to put a Surgeon General's warning label on it saying don't vote for it. Putting all the power in one elected official with no judicial oversight whatsoever. It is one person making all decisions, but only for tax initiatives, not others. And it literally gives the Attorney General the power to veto any initiative that he doesn't like. This is really a flawed bill. It's a really bad bill. There are no checks and balances in it. I think it's very dangerous. And I do notice 75% of the people are opposed to this based on what Senator Cooter just said. That is a overwhelming sentiment against a bill like this one. So thank you for your consideration.
Thank you, Mr. Eyman.
Mr. Eyman, was there a similar bill like this, some of the year 2015 or so? What happened to that?
It was really interesting. It was a bill just like this one that was a Surgeon General's warning being slapped on certain initiatives. And some members of this committee were actually speaking out against that one because it was so biased. Frankly, it was sponsored by Joe Fain, a Republican, and was being pushed in the Senate. But even members of this committee were recognizing what a dangerous precedent it sets and how it puts so much power in the ability to be able to just put a Surgeon General's warning label only on certain initiatives, not all of them. So that bill was defeated, and I think in large part because members of this committee saw that it was a double standard, that it didn't apply to all initiatives, and I really hope it faces the same fate. In 2015, it was a bad idea when it was a Republican bill. It's a bad idea when it's sponsored by a Democrat as well. Thank you for your consideration.